Good morning, everybody. We're on our way to Curtis's this morning. Got a little special project, so hang on. I'll see you when we get there. Good morning, everybody. We are on our way to Curtis's today. We've got a special little project. We got the boss back there somewhere. He likes looking out the window when we're on the road. So hang on, see what we got going on. We've made it down here to Curtis's. Curtis is over there at the truck getting some tools ready. Got the boss, he's already been inspecting. So, hi, Curtis.
Hi. I ain't been around. I hurt my arm. Dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah, we won't even tell them how you did it.
Yeah.
But here's our project for today. What is it, Curtis?
That is a CCKW 352. It is an early November build. And it was in Europe during World War II. It was brought back in the mid-90s. But last fall, it decided to go ahead and blow out the exhaust manifold gaskets. It had the old copper gaskets in it. So I had a heck of a time trying to find somebody to machine the faces of the manifolds for me. But I got that done. Got a new big thick Felpro gasket in there and getting it back together, see if we can't get it ready for an event this weekend, get it running. So we just got to do some reassembly here. The governor and the carburetor stack. We got a little bit of trimming to do on one of our studs there to get it to fit. So stay tuned and see what happens.
Just looking at the back of it.
Yeah.
Everything check out? Everything check out?
Oh boy.
We we got something else here we'll probably show you on this video too before the day's out.
We've got some other surprises for you.
Yep. So let's get started on this and we'll be back. Alright.
We're getting the exhaust hooked up now. We got the governor and carburetor stacked up on there.
Fuel line hooked up.
Fuel line's hooked up. We'll get the throttle linkages, and there's a couple of pipe fittings on here that are for the vacuum system for the hydrovac. We gotta get that stuff hooked up still, but
hydrovac.
Yeah, this old truck has a hydrovac. Hydrovac vacuum boosted brakes. You know they're good. The old 270 is going to run again.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, we'll get those tied. We'll grab a ratchet and a socket.
Well, I didn't know you had to walk a mile away for it. We'll come back. All right, Curtis walked all that way over there for his ratchet and sockets, and he's gonna get her tightened down.
There's no flex head ratchet in that kit.
But we won't tell him that those were just laying right there.
I wanted a flex head. Guy, I can never catch a break. Can never catch a break. I'm gonna lock the old flex head in here. I think. There we go.
Yeah, we won't tell him that there's a whole toolkit just sitting right there 5 feet away.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think a guy, you know, of course, you know, he does work for Cat. You'd think he'd move his tool truck right up here close to the project, but
I wanted you to park close, though.
oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Well, I could have still parked in the same place that I'm at.
Yeah. I would have partially blocked the driveway to get around to the back, though. And it's a weekday, and they're working back there.
Oh.
Like I said, never catch a break.
I already know how that stuff goes. You got you Fabit guys. If you got to walk more than 50 feet, you charge a travel time.
That's right. That's right. We charge by the step.
Yeah, that's why you park 51 feet away. That way you get that one more step in.
It's hard to do with a sore shoulder.
Well, I told you I'd come down and help you, but you just kind of jumped up in there.
I know, because I wanted to. I haven't done anything for a month. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll get an easier one tightened up here.
You think the guy that bragged about Milwaukee tools and he have like his little impact out here?
I could probably.
Or his little battery powered ratchet. And,
You know, there isn't a whole lot of room in here, though. I could get this one outside one with the impact, but.
well, Milwaukee don't have a flex head battery powered one.
No, none of the battery powered ratchets are flex.
Oh, man.
No.
There you go, guys.
Put it, you all
Make your millions.
Yep. Give that idea to Milwaukee. This is gonna be a little bit harder to get to even yet. With the generator right in the way.
All right, he gets done monkeying around with that. We'll find something else.
Okay.
Yep. All right, there goes big C. See if this thing. See if she'll fire it up. Fire her up.
Ready?
Fire in the hole. Let it up. Don't burn your starter up. Let me get a wrench. We'll take that fuel line off, see if we're getting any fuel.
Okay.
We'll be back. All right, we got fuel up to the carb. Now let's crank on her and see what happens.
All right, fire in the hole.
Carb's dry, but it's going to take a minute. But
right.
we got, yep. Choke. Choke. There you go. Whether you're choked. Don't be afraid to give her a little gas.
Don't be afraid to.
Yeah. Good. good. I don't hear an exhaust leak anywhere.
No, I don't hear it. It's not ticking like it was.
All right, we'll be back. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna let it cool off. We need to check the antifreeze in it.
All right. All right. Well, you guys seen the truck running. Told you we had some other stuff down here we was gonna kind of take a look at. We got kind of a surprise here. I'm gonna try to get backed around here where you guys may be able to take a look at it. How about that? I'm in kind of a tight space here, so you guys have to be patient with me a little bit. See if I can get over here and get a good wide shot of it. Yeah. Get away, Curtis.
Yeah, nobody wants to see me in front of a half track. They just want to see the half track. Here, open her up. This, if you look the serial number up for this track, it actually came out of the factory as an M3 gun motor carriage, which means it would have had a 75 millimeter cannon, anti-tank cannon, mounted up front there. And at some point during World War II or immediately after, it was converted to an M16 multiple gun motor carriage, which means it would have had the quad 50 mount in the back of it. And then when it left the service, they gutted the whole interior, and all the armor's original on it, but the M3 interior is repro, the seats and stuff like that. So. You had a local gentleman make the mine racks for the sides.
And then Curtis has
My gen sets.
got his little generator over here. He's going to put in the back of that.
My deuce and a half.
Yeah, that CCKW.
This one's a 3 kilowatt. Whole 3 kilowatts weighs a good 700 pounds.
And you got another one down here on the floor you're working on.
Yeah, that one. think it's a 3 kilowatt too, but it's 3-phase, right, Joe?
Yep.
Yeah. They this one was used to power the gun directors for the 40 millimeter anti-aircraft mounts. They would just power the director.
Okay, get over and get on that handle there and start cranking.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, let me use my good arm.
Yeah.
My good shoulder. There you go.
All right. Quiet.
Yeah, yeah. But you hear it? I don't even hear it.
Whisper quiet. All right, you got something else you want to show?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
So here's the other CCKW we've got here. This one is a 1941 build year.
And we have to explain that Curtis has got it buried.
Yeah.
And if you guys see all this on this table, that's parts for a Stuart light tank that they're going through. So
That and we're cutting new bows and new uprights for the bed on this one and the one on mine too. Getting them painted and stuff. We had them steamed so they're the correct. They got that bow in them too. So. And then there's more Stuart parts here, engine parts, pistons and valves, valve trains.
looks like we got some backrests and seat frames here, new bows.
Yep. But both of these deuce and a halves, both these CCKWs, they were in Europe for the war. They were brought back in about the mid-90s. So.
Another project in the making.
Yep.
Let's see if I go up with this, if I can get a better view of it.
You might.
Maybe if I go up. Another project in the works.
Hopefully get her out here sometime soon so everybody can enjoy them. Well,
I think we're going to wrap up today's video.
yeah, I think so.
We're about done for the day. We've been doing this for a few hours.
Yeah, we were hard at it. We got the truck running, that was the goal. So make sure to like and subscribe to us so you know when our video is coming up, and when you hit that subscribe button, it can get us out to more people. So
Thumbs up.
thumbs up.
Help us out a bunch.
Yep.
Get it out there.
Yeah.
We need more thumbs up. We need more comments.
Yeah, more comments too.
So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Yep.